BLM's acquisition of Yaquina Head on the Oregon coast has brought a bonus, a window to the past when Indians gathered shellfish along the coast as a staple for their diet. Thousands of years ago, they started using the top of the head as a food processing center. They brought shellfish, clams, and other seafood up from below, and the legacy was a layer of shells and other artifacts laid bare by the land sloughing away into the sea. BLM contracted with Heritage Research Associates of Eugene to excavate trenches and sift the soil for artifacts. The oldest sign of civilization they discovered was 5,000 years old. Rick Miner of Heritage Associates describes their work.
We excavate generally in 1 meter squares, which are grouped together into 1 by 2 meter or 2 by 2 meter squares, or sometimes larger. And basically we excavate with shovels and trowels and put the midden in buckets and then pass it through our screens, which are 1/8 inch mesh. And in this way we recover a fairly reliable sample of the animal bones and other materials that are in the midden. When our excavations are completed, we draw profiles of the strata exposed in the walls, and we key in all of our excavation units on a site map, which will be keyed into permanent landmarks. Well, we're within the ethnographic territory of the Yaquina Indians. Presumably they were the last people to occupy the site, although when we get back into prehistoric times, it's difficult to trace their occupation directly. But the Yaquina spoke a language which is one of the older languages along the coast, and they were presumably here for several thousand years. So it's probably very likely that this was a site occupied by those people.
The archaeologists answered tourist questions on the project too. It was interesting to the tourists and interesting to the archaeologists.